I just read a very cool account of someone's NDE, near-death experience, on comment on one of my videos. And thanks for making that comment. I just wonder how many people have a near-death experience and just keep it to themselves, never tell anybody, because it's either so deeply personal, they don't care to share it, or it's so wild, so intense, they don't think anybody ever believe them. I just wonder how many NDEs just never get out there. Just curious. I'm thinking Charlie Kirk, he'd probably end up at the Astral Garden. Now, the Astral Garden is a meetup place for recently dead people. So, people in their astral body. I'm sure you can search it here on YouTube. I'm sure there's lots of accounts of the Astral Garden. But anyway, he arrived at the Astral Garden, talked to a few people, and said, "Well, where's Jesus? Where's God?" I said, "Well, they're around here somewhere. Go look for them or whatever." But Charlie Kirk goes, "Well, this is cool. This is interesting, but it's not exactly what they taught in Bible studies." I just wonder if that was his experience. Just putting that out there. I got no idea. I've never made it to I was talking to a chick, super cute, American-born Latina. Just chatted with her, for a few minutes. Asked her, "Habla español?" She said, like a little bit, or poquito, or something like that. And I said, "Well, sprechen Sie Deutsch?" She looked at me kind of funny. I said, "Parlez-vous français?" And she said, "No, but I do speak Mandarin," which I thought was kind of interesting. So I wouldn't even begin to learn the Asian language for several reasons. Completely different alphabet. Now with French and German, they share. English shares a whole bunch of words. There's a lot of language syntax that are very, very similar. So French and German are close enough to English that they're not that hard. I mean, if you really get into them. But the Asian languages are so completely different. But like Mandarin is like the official language of China and several other Asian countries. But I thought that was cool that she spoke Mandarin. I can never tell when a chick is just friendly or she's come on to me. I'm thinking she's friendly because this is way too big a difference in our ages. She's not asking me any personal questions. First thing is, she's going to say, "Well, how is your wife or your girlfriend or something?" That's kind of a dead giveaway that somebody's coming on to. So I'm thinking she's just a friendly chick. I think I'm doing. Anyway, I like her, but I said it's too big a difference in our ages. Anyway, let's make life interesting. I want to quote Colin Brown. "Stay spooky." I haven't quoted him in a while. I don't want to stay spooky. I want to stay interesting. I want to make one YouTube video that goes nuclear and gets me all those, the next 500 and some subscribers so I can get monetized. If anybody else has got that idea for that video that goes nuclear, let me know, because I've been pondering on it for the past 4 years. I'll continue to ponder on that idea of the video that goes nuclear. The Me and Speedos, the stupidest video I've ever done. Need to make another one before it gets so cold here. I don't feel like putting on Speedos. Nice out here this morning. It was overcast, but the clouds decided to burn enough to get a little bit warm. And I'm guessing this is that field out there is where the Maricopa County Sheriff's Substation was. They tore it all down. Surprised me they haven't built something else out there. Surprised me they tore it down, because it was still a pretty decent building. But there was the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office that was killed by a prisoner. They promptly captured the guy, so it really served no purpose. And I'm hoping this sheriff officer is enjoying his afterlife on the astral plane somewhere and not hanging around as a ghost, kind of wondering what happened to him. Anyway, again, I'll say, Das Leben is, life is an adventure, and that's life. Bye-bye. Love y'all.